Hey guys, Heidi here, Texas Art and Soul, and I teach women how to make money teaching paint parties, and I am going to finish painting this cute little llama today. So, and I'm also doing, I've never done this before, but I am doing a giveaway, and I'm going to explain the details here in just a minute on how to do the giveaway. So, or how I'm doing the giveaway. So, if you are just tuning in, if you will share this with a friend who likes llamas, maybe somebody who's wanting to start teaching paint parties, any of that good stuff, I would really appreciate it. And I'm doing a giveaway. So once you share it, just put shared in the comments. And everybody who shares, there will be a chance for a giveaway. And in just a little bit, I'll tell you what that is. So this llama got interrupted the other day. And then we had a road trip, and then we had some other stuff happening. So I am coming back to paint it. So I just want you to let me know where you're from when you're watching this, and if this is a replay or if this is the first time you're seeing it, if you're watching it live. So I'm gonna point this down so y'all can see my little llama, and let me know if you can see it the correct way. Let me know if it's straight or if it's upside down, so that way I can turn it the right way for you. And I'm going to be going back to my favorite new color from Deco Art. It's Americana Peacock Teal. And you will probably hear my dogs. Oh, there he goes. He got a chair. Blue loves to hang out in the art studio. So yeah, y'all let me know if this is facing the right way. Just put a yes if it's facing the right way. If it's upside down to y'all, let me know, because I need to make sure I am not filming this upside down the whole time. So if you could please let me know, that would be great. And how are y'all doing today? We have had a lot happening in our life the past few days, so I'm going to be sharing a little bit while I'm painting. Hey guys, welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Just let me know if you can see this the right way. I'm going to be trying to watch the comments. So yeah, so let me know if this is upside down for you or if it's the right way, okay? Hey Vicky, thank y'all for being here. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So if you share this video, I'm actually going to be mailing one of you a llama. All right? And all you have to do to be entered into that drawing is put the word, go ahead and share it on your timeline and write something about it. Don't just share, but write something about it, like, hey, check out my friend Heidi painting a llama. And then once you do that, if you'll put in the comments here, put shared, and then that's going to enter you into a drawing, and then I'm going to ship somebody in a few days. It's probably going to be a little bit. I'm going to give some time for people to share it, but I'll announce a winner on Thursday, and then I will actually ship them a llama that they can paint themselves. So if you want to be entered in that contest, go ahead and put shared, type something in it, actually share it. Let me, I've never done a contest like this before. I want to make sure I get the rules right, okay? So in order to win a llama like this so that you can paint, it's a really good thick llama. I'm showing you his butt. I don't know why. Let me show you his head. It's a really good thick llama. If you want a chance to win a llama to paint your own, yay, Christy, thank you for sharing. All you have to do to be entered to win this, to not win the llama that I'm painting, but one that you could actually paint yourself, is all you have to do is share this to your timeline, but you need to write something like, hey, check out my friend Heidi, she's live teaching this llama, or whatever you want to write. And then come back here and put shared. It's really important that you do one comment that just says shared, because that's gonna prompt my little Autobot. It's going to prompt a little Autobot that will enter you into this drawing. So if you type a bunch of stuff and then put shared, it won't do the same thing. So, so I'm going to point you back down to the llama so you can look at it instead of me. So yeah, so here's the little llama. I'm adding details, and this is just acrylic paint. I'm going to put my new favorite paint. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. My new favorite paint here. It's called Peacock Teal. I used this so much this month when I was doing all the murals. So really, whenever I teach paint parties, I always like to tell people, like, everything starts to come together those last 20 minutes or so. That's when everything really comes together. So this has been a really easy painting because basically I just took the wood and then I just painted the whole thing white, and then I'm just gonna add on a lot of fun details to this llama and kind of give him some personality. So y'all let me know where you're from. Let me know if you have painted a llama before. Has anybody, I mean, this is honestly my first llama. Has anybody ever painted a llama? Let me know, I'd love to hear. And then if you want to be a part of the contest, you can be a part of the contest too. Because I know this, llamas are one of those things, they're so cute and fun. And then, I don't know, I've painted mermaids and unicorns. I don't know why. In all of this time of painting, I've never painted a llama. Llamas, they're so adorable, look so cute. Aw, thanks, Jennifer. What is it about llamas? They're so cute. Yes, I know, they're so cute. And it's like, I know they spit and they can be mean, but there's just something like magical and fun about painting them. So all I'm doing, guys, is a simple circle, just blobbing on my favorite color, and then I'm putting a line. So yeah, if y'all want to put some comments in, or if you have any questions about paint parties or about painting in general, you know, I'm here to answer questions too. I'll kind of look up and watch as well. But yeah, I love painting. So my next one I think I'm going to paint this week is a mermaid tail. I'm just, right now, I'm like really into all the teals and the purples. Something about those colors just make me feel like it's summer. You know, and then here in a few months, everything will switch. Everything will switch to, oh, can you see that, Jennifer? Yeah, in a few months, everything will switch to oranges and reds and yellows. So I like to get all these in. For those of y'all that missed it, I am doing a giveaway. I have never done this before. I'm actually going to give somebody one of these llamas, a cutout llama, and all you have to do to be entered in the contest, and this will last for a few days, so if you're watching the replay, you can put replay, but all you have to do is share it with a comment before you share to your post, like, hey, check out my friend Heidi from Texas Art and Soul, or whatever you want. Share it to your page, and then type the word shared in these comments, and then on Thursday I'm going to pick somebody who shared and actually ship them one of these llamas. So you can paint your own cute little llama. So excited. Adding the details is so fun. Okay, so we have had quite the adventure the past week. And I'll be looking for y'all's questions. Did you cut the wood llama? Okay, Jennifer, I did not. I purchased this one from a place called Craft Creations out of Oklahoma. And actually, I got a ton of wood cutouts from them. I'm going to start using them a lot now. I still do cut some of my own, but in Texas, when it's 105 outside, I just would rather not. I would rather pay a little more and get it from them. So so I'm gonna actually order whoever gets chosen from the shared competition. I'm gonna order them one of those, so you'll be able to kind of see what you think of their product too. But yeah, if you check them out, they're really great. They're from Oklahoma and they have really good prices, and they have a lot. Ooh, I just put my arm in it. They have a lot of really, really great stuff. The mermaid one, the one I'm going to do next, is so cute. I actually ordered 3 different mermaids from them because I couldn't decide which one I wanted to try. So yeah, so basically I'm just adding the details, and I was going to answer any questions y'all have about painting, paint parties, and then also kind of share some of the stuff that happened this week with our family. We have had a lot of stuff happening. Pixie went to space camp. Her grandma surprised her and paid for her for this awesome trip to space camp in Alabama, and then which meant that, you know, it's like 12 hours from here. So that meant we had to drop her and we had to pick her up. So that was a lot of road time this week. But we made the best of it. And then a couple days ago when we went to pick her up for her graduation, we stayed in Hot Springs one night on the way home to break up the drive. And we went into, oh my gosh, what is it called? It's a glass church. And does anybody know what it's called? It's a glass church in Garvin Gardens. And it was unreal, people. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. I gotta tell you all this quick story. It was crazy. So we walk up, and I'd seen it on TV somewhere, and I remember thinking, oh my gosh, that is so crazy. I can't, you know. And then Bobby pulled up and said, yeah, let's do. Hey Sarah, thanks for being here. Painting a llama. And Bobby said, yeah, let's go to this. I'm gonna mix some gray while I'm talking. Bobby said, yeah, let's go to this gardens place. And he talked about this chapel, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think that's that place I've seen on TV. And I posted some pictures about it, but guys, the pictures do not do it justice. It was so crazy. When we walked in, you know, we come up to it, I'm like, this is insane. And then we walked in, and there were some girls there that were, they were having kind of like, I think a bachelorette party or something, and they were all kind of they were kind of loud and just you know, having fun together and getting pictures. But when I walked in, it was like, it was even in the midst of yes, thank you for putting that, Vicki, Garvin Gardens and Hot Springs. Even in the midst of all of these girls like being kind of loud and just silly, which I'm all about, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm all about. But I just kind of sat down in one of the pews and was just trying to take it all in. And I just like started like tearing up, and I didn't mean to, but it was like just this overwhelmingly like grateful experience of just, you know, being grateful for everything that's going on in our lives right now, and just being grateful, you know, for that adventure, and just being with our family, and just all these, you know, I mean, I was just overwhelmed. And then my husband looked at me and he's like, you're gonna make me cry, you know, because I was just like tearing up, you know. And even though like you could just feel the presence of God in that church, and even though those people were kind of like laughing and having fun, I was just like having my own moment, you know, of like just being so grateful and just thanking God for all the experiences and all the fun stuff that he's, you know, allowing my family to do, and that I got my daughter back safely, you know, just all those things that we take for granted sometimes. So yeah, we had actually hiked, we went into the hot springs, and then I thought we were just taking a little trail walk, but about 3 miles later, we're all the way up a mountain, all the way to that tower that, if you've ever been to Hot Springs, there's like a lookout tower. Well, my family decides to walk the entire thing up a hill, and I'm having a double ear infection, so I'm like trying to do this without dying. It was hard. So we get to the top of the hill, and of course we have to go on the tower because we made it that far. We're already in, you know, you got to go that far. So I end up, we go up the tower and look around, and it's pretty cool. And we toured some of the hot springs, and then we did the gardens, which I've been to lots of state parks, but I really don't think I've been to gardens. And apparently there's gardens all over the country. Did y'all know this? If you don't, you need to look it up. It's really cool. It's like hiking, but in perfectly Better Home and Gardens, manicured, beautiful spaces. I mean, it was insane how pretty it was. And they said that they do this at Christmas. They have like 4.5 million lights at Christmas, and that at Christmas time they everything is lit up. And I was like, oh my gosh, Bobby, we have to go back. Because I am, you know, if you know me, I am like obsessed with Christmas. Like, really obsessed with Christmas. So yeah, I was hoping maybe we could try to set some time together to go during the lights, during that section too. So yeah, y'all let me know if you can see this okay. And then if you have shared it, make sure you put shared so you can be entered in the drawing to win one of these cute little llamas. And I'll ship it to your house. And I'm just painting his little feet. It's really, this painting is all about just fun details. Nothing hard, there's nothing hard about this painting. It's just adding the details, and then in a minute I'm gonna start adding some details to this section too. I love this so much. Oh, thanks Amanda. Yeah, y'all let me know if y'all have questions, and let me know if you've done any paint parties. I know there's a lot of paint party people that watch out here, and I obviously love it. We're actually packing and getting ready to go to Florida for 4 paint parties right in a row. Actually, 4 paint parties in the same week across South Florida, and so a lot of my paints are packed up. I had one of my high schoolers that I used to teach. She came over and fed the dog and watched the dogs, and then she actually got all my stuff packed up, so I don't really know where everything's at. I know it's in bags, but my paint's not over here. Oh, thank you, Amber, for sharing. You will be entered into the drawing to win this cute little guy. Now we gotta come up with a name for him. I don't know what to name him. He's so adorable. Yeah, so it's been quite the week, that's for sure. And then just lots and lots of driving, and then trying to get rested up so that Pixie's coming with me, so trying to get her rested up so that she'll be ready for our Florida adventure. Oh, and I was gonna tell y'all, let's see. Oh, hold on, I almost deleted that. And Vicky says, you need to go back at Christmas, it's amazing. Really? Oh my gosh, I wanna go so bad. I wanna go so bad. Let me see if I missed any questions. Yeah, if y'all have questions, let me know. Oh, and I was also going to tell y'all, Paint Party Headquarters opened up again today, but only for 4 days. It closes on Thursday. So we've already had some people sign up this morning. So if you are wanting to be a part, it's basically mentoring and lesson plans for people who are interested in having their own paint party business. Or maybe they have their own paint party business, but they're really struggling to get customers. And we're actually having our live Q&A tomorrow. So if you sign up for it today, I put a link in the pinned comments at the top. If you sign up for it today, I'll make sure you get the information and you get in the group tonight so that you can be a part of our live Q&A. So you could be a part of it, you can check it out, see what all's going on, but we have, I think, 62 ladies in there, and it is so much fun. I know some of y'all are on this right now that are in it, and we just share so much, and we just have a great time kind of growing. I always say, you know, being an entrepreneur, it's like the best self-development course you could ever be in. Let's see, we're doing studio parties. Let's see, we're doing studio paint parties at Silver. Where's that at, Christy? Oh, here it is, Silver Moon Art Studios. It's our local studio in Northeast Alabama. Oh my gosh, I wonder how close I was to you. Northeast, I was Northwest, I'm pretty sure, for whenever I went to space camp. Where were we at? My brain is, where was her space camp at? It was in Alabama. See if I remember where I just went. I went somewhere in Alabama. Huntsville! Thank you, Christy! I knew somebody would remember. I was like, where did I go? I was doing the schedule for Florida, and my husband's like, oh my gosh. I think we're kind of house hopping to friends and family the whole way. So out of like 2 weeks, I think we're only in a hotel 2 nights the whole time. We're house hopping and visiting, and so it's not only a paint party trip. We see all kinds of people. We see friends, family. Just it's really fun. I just wish I was ready. I'm like still packing. Well, I was unpacking from the last thing. Now I'm repacking for this one. So that's the only thing I'm a little nervous about. So I added some gray to his little feet. And then I'm gonna add, let's see, I wanna put some flowers. We're gonna have this as a girl llama because I'm gonna put some flowers in here. And then I'm gonna add some details. So I'm gonna put y'all back down so y'all can see it. And again, if y'all have questions, let me know. And if you're not sure about what if you're just tuning in, I'm doing a contest where if you share this, but you actually write something when you share it, and then you come back here and post in the comments shared, it's going to give me a notification that you shared it so that I can, let me use this little, I'm gonna put some flowers right here, so that I can, I'm gonna give one person one of these so that you can paint your own llama. So I would love for you to share it and be a part of that. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some kind of flowers in here. I think I let this dry out a little too long. This is a liner brush. Oh, it's going wayward, people. It's going wayward. It's a liner brush. I really, really love it. It's another Americana product. I'm really liking these Americana products. But I'm just kind of making a flower. Can y'all see that? Oh, I don't want to spill everything on my art table. I'll make sure y'all can see. So I'm just making a little circle, and again, just kind of the outlines of everything right now, and then I'll start putting some detail. And if you are a painter, I'd love for you to put the last thing you painted in the comments. If you have a picture of it on your phone, you can post it in the comments. Or if you're working on something, I'd love to see that. You could post that. I think it would be fun. I love seeing y'all's artwork. And this is just, I know it's not serious art here, but it is so fun. Sometimes that's just what the soul needs, just needs some fun. I'm just gonna put some little flower details on here and some flower details in here too. What other color should I put with this turquoise? Should I go a different turquoise or a pink? Y'all know I love turquoise and pink. Or what about this purple? What do y'all think? And I think I'm gonna add some yellow too to this part. Again, there'll be a lot of details on top of this. We're just getting the base on it. And this brush isn't wanting to work with me today. Red, oh red, yes. Red would look really great because of the turquoise. Let me see, I think I have a red. Yes, I do, yay. I have a red, Victoria. This one's kind of an orangey red, but I think it'll work. That's the thing about paint. If you put something on there and you don't love it, just let it dry, and then you can always kind of paint over it again. I'm gonna put some dots. Oh, I'm sorry. Yellow, I like pink too. Yeah, that'll be good. Hey, Noelle. Noelle, you just joined the paint party headquarters, didn't you? Wasn't that you today? Sorry, my dogs are going nuts. Blue, Mia. We have Mia. We're watching, we're dog sitting for Bobby's mom. So we are in the middle of watching Mia, and they're going crazy. Yay, Noelle. So tomorrow you have 2 meetings, so I can't wait. Yeah, Noelle just joined Paint Party headquarters, and it is just so cool. So if y'all have questions about that, send me a question. And if you can hear me over my dogs, Mia, hold that thought. Hold on, my 2-year-old's daughter's watching with me and says, "That's the prettiest mama." Oh, that's so sweet. What are y'all barking at? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. What are y'all barking at? Huh? What is it? What is it? There's nothing. There's nothing. It's okay. Can't somebody do a live without the dogs barking? There's nothing there, and they just go crazy. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to point you back down. I'm going to start adding some details to this llama's back. This is where you can kind of go crazy if you want to use a pencil first and draw it in. If you want to just kind of go with it with chalk, you can do that too. I'm just going to start kind of just adding some fun swirlies and details. This brush was doing so good. Oh, okay, I just needed to wet it. Now it's fine again. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of add some swirlies and details and flowers. I want to see how the yellow, this bright yellow, will go with this turquoise. And then I'm going to be adding a lot of black details, which will really make everything start to pop. And then I'm also going to add a little white on his nose. Let me go ahead and put that on there now. Let's see if that'll, can y'all see that? Hold on. You can always use baby wipes. I don't have a baby wipe right here because it's packed. It's packed for Florida. So I'm just wiping it off with a paper towel real quick. And tell your what's your 2-year-old daughter's name? Tell her, thank you for saying it's a pretty mama. I'm painting this upside down, so if things are a little crazy, I just want to make sure y'all are seeing it the right way. But I am painting this upside down. So give me just a little grace if I jack up the face a little. I'm gonna turn it just for a second to get the eye. Okay, so I'm not doing anything serious on this eye. All I did was a couple of lines. Can y'all see that? Just a couple of lines, a smiley face, and a couple of the lines for that. And then I'm just gonna trace over these. So where's everybody watching from? I kind of want to take one of my mermaid paintings and paint it like while I'm in Florida by the ocean, by the beach. I think that would be fun. Would y'all watch that if I did that? We could do a mermaid paint party on the ocean. Oh, Pennsylvania, California, yay. Wiley, Texas, you're close. Let's see where else. This llama. Okay, let's see if this yellow is going to show up. I might have to do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some white details where I want everything, and then I'm going to add on top. I'd love to see a mermaid by the sea. Yeah, I think that would be really fun. I might have to pack, let me grab my mermaid tail and put it over here so I don't forget. As you can see, let me show y'all my mermaids. Oh, from Maine. Okay, so here's one. Here's a mermaid tail. Here's my favorite one with the copper. I love the copper heart. And then here's like a giant one. See how big that one is? There's a bunch. So I'm going to put a couple over here so I don't forget them for Florida. And then maybe I'll find some time to paint one of the mermaids by the sea. That would be awesome. Christy's from Maine. Oh, it's great to have y'all on here. Thank y'all. Okay, so I'm going to use just a little bit of white and just kind of draw the stuff that I want, just where I'll know where it's at. I'm going to turn it this way for just a minute and then I'll turn it back for y'all. But I just want to kind of get some details in here. I'm going to draw a big flower here. Can y'all see that okay? You know, everybody kind of has their own paint style. So when you're painting, you know, just kind of start, you know, of course practicing a lot's going to help, right? Always practicing is going to help a lot. But then once you start kind of realizing what colors you like, what style you like, all that kind of starts to come into play. When I was doing the murals, it was cool because they gave me so much freedom. Like, you know, there were certain areas that they wanted certain, you know, they wanted to be more modern or more plain or simple, but then like in the bathrooms, which I had a ton of bathrooms and locker rooms to paint with the inspirational quotes, they just kind of let me go crazy and have fun with it. And it was so cool just to crank up the music. I mean, I really felt like I was on vacation. I'm gonna write a blog about some mural tips. Vicky's from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Vicky, how far is that from Hot Springs? I know you're the one that went during Christmas, I think, to the Garvin Gardens, which, oh my gosh, I want to go back so bad. Even in the fall, I bet they have some cool fall stuff too. Do the leaves change a lot in Pine Bluff or in Hot Springs area? Because Texas, we get some. We don't get a lot of leaf changing, you know, in this area. We get some, not a lot, but I've always wanted to go like to North Carolina or somewhere where all the leaves change and they're so bright red and all of those colors, and then trick or treat, you know, do something really cool like that. I love all the seasons, but especially fall and Christmas time. It's just so much fun. Okay, so I'm just doing this white so I have a base. I could have done this with a different color, but I might add some yellow on here. And yellow, anytime you add yellow, you want to make sure you have kind of a base coat. Whenever we do, I'm doing a couple of paint parties for the Simply Blessed coming up. And whenever we do this, we have to add white first or it will, it's just gonna not work. The yellow is gonna be too translucent. Ooh, Catherine from Ontario, Canada. What's the weather like there? I bet it's nice. We're 105 today here in Texas. Okay, let me add a few details and I'll turn it back so it's the right way for y'all. Oh, it's trying to go again on me. Let me do some black. Yeah, when I do projects like this or mural projects, I don't know about y'all, but it's like time stands still. You know, it's just so relaxing and so much fun. I think that's when you know you're like, you found the thing that you're supposed to do. Whenever you start to do it and you just feel like you're not really doing it, it just... Amber, she's watching from Little Elm, Texas. Yay! So hot. Yes, Little Elm. Y'all are, I bet it's just as hot as us. Catherine, 108. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's bad. 108. Woo! Okay, I'll turn it this way so y'all can see it a little better. Okay, so I just put some red dots in there. I'm gonna add, I want some greenish. Let me see, I think most of my greens are packed. Let me go to my other stash of green. Okay, hold on, I gotta go check on Pixie for 1 second. Sarah says we camped in Minnesota on Friday. 101 and you camped? It's crazy talk. Okay, I'll be right back. I heard a scream. I think it's the TV, but let me just double check. Pixie! Hey, Nick. Okay guys, it was just the TV. I was like, what? Just wanted to, you know, being a mom, you gotta make sure sometimes these things are just TV. Okay, just make sure you don't have any questions. All right, so I'm gonna start adding some detail to this. So here's some greens I grabbed, just some lighter, and this is a parakeet apple barrel. Just to kind of make it bright and add some fun leaves in here. See the bright color? And this is so easy for any of y'all to do. You know, these kind of fun wood paintings are just really fun and simple. You don't have to make it real hard. I'm just putting a line here. Sorry, some text are coming through. Make sure it's still going. And then just kind of a smiley, almost like a teardrop shape. This is gonna make the little fern. Oh, and then something else I discovered about myself this week. Have any of y'all been rock climbing before? Like either hardcore rock climbing or rock climbing where you use, you know, like the indoor rock climbing places. Has anybody ever done that? Well, I did this, oh my gosh, I tried to do it this week. It was so bad, guys. Apparently you need upper arm strength to do rock climbing. And I don't know why I thought like that cord was gonna like help me. I thought it was more like, I mean, I knew it was there for safety, but I also thought it was there to like help bring me up. Oh no. Like I put the little harness on and the girl's like, okay, go ahead. And then it's not hoisting me at all. Victoria, did you do it okay? Do you have upper arm strength? Suri's asking, where did you get the llama? Yes, the llama I got from, can y'all see that? I don't know if it blacked out. The llama I got from Craft Creations out of Oklahoma. Online, they have so many cute things. And if you put in the notes, just tell them I sent you, Texas Art and Soul. I'd really appreciate it. But it's Craft Creations with a K, spelled craft like that. Sarah says, yes, indoor lots and outdoor ones. Okay, so Sarah must have upper arm strength because I thought I was going to be like the cool mom trying this out. And then I started and I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't really have upper arm strength. And so, which I'm going to work on that, by the way, because it was really pathetic. Like, it was pretty sad. It was pretty sad. Is S&F Craft Creations. I don't know what S&S is. This is, oh, like Craft Creation. It's Craft, K-R-A-F-T, and then Creations, I think with a Z. I'll put it in the comments when I'm done here. But yeah, just put in your notes and Texas Art and Soul, Heidi Easley sent you. That'd be awesome. They give me like a little percentage if I send people their way. It's not much, but hey, everything helps. Buy some coffee. Buy some more cute llamas. So yeah, I jump on this thing thinking I'm gonna be all cool, and then all of a sudden I realize that that I have no strength, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't not go up. I mean, I have to try it. And so my little arms, I'm trying to pull myself up. I make it about halfway, and I look over and I'm like, this is like legit. Like, I have to really do this. Nobody's doing it for me. And a little 6-year-old like beside me, he goes up and down the wall twice as I'm trying to do my like few steps. He's already like zoomed up and zoomed down and zoomed back. Sarah says, no, I don't. I actually learned from a trainer that women are better climbers because they rely more on their legs than men. Maybe that's what I should have done. Women are also more flexible. Well, Victoria, I can't even touch my toes. Like, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I got to get better at that. So yeah, so it was a pretty humbling experience to say the least. And then whenever I got ready to rappel, hey honey, I'm on a live. Okay. I know, he's got pants on. Sometimes he just comes in and like, you know, changes right away. I'm just kidding. But he has walked by in his underwear before, so I do have to warn him when it's live, just in case. It was pretty humiliating because, you know, once I got up there, then I couldn't get down. I was scared to let go. So finally I was like, okay, let me just do it. I'm just gonna let go. And so I jumped back thinking I'm gonna be okay. And when I jumped back, I hit the side wall, which then like throws me to the floor. And then I just totally lay out on the floor. I'm like, the whole next group has been waiting for me apparently because I couldn't get down and I was stuck. I mean, it was pretty humiliating. So I came out of that experience humbled, and also knowing that I need to lift some weights apparently. I'm gonna start, you know, once I get back from Florida. I know it's always like when this happens, you know, but it's hard to go to the gym when you're traveling. But yeah, trying to like get back on a regular routine, because I was doing yoga here and there, but which I love yoga, by the way. It's just I think I need more cardio after that hike up the mountain and then my rock climbing experience. And yeah, I'm really sore, very sore. So I definitely need to step up my game. I'm gonna be 39 this week. Actually, my birthday's coming up. And so next year I turn 40, so I'm like, okay, I can do this. Spend all of the 39 like trying to get back in shape, you know, after having crazy health stuff happen. It's like time to start lifting again and get back in shape, and maybe I can touch my toes after all if I start stretching more. The body does amazing things, but if you don't do stuff, you know, if you don't try to do anything with it, it will not pull you up a rock climbing thing, that's for sure. I found that out the hard and embarrassing way. Okay, so I'm just adding details to this. And here's the thing about this llama. You could add and add and add. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yeah, it's on, when is my birthday? It's July 8th. It's coming up. I'm actually going to be traveling during it. Hey, honey. How was your day? Good. Bobby just got home from work. You want to say hi? Say hi to everybody on Facebook land. Oh, there he is.
Hey, Facebook land!
Bobby just got home.
Is that a llama for your mama?
It's a llama for my mama. Llama for my mama.
That llama's been laying on the table for a long time.
I know, this llama has been waiting to be, and we've been moving around so much. I haven't had a chance to paint him.
I thought the rigor mortis was going to set in on that sucker.
What does that mean?
Okay.
I married somebody smarter than me.
Not that much smarter than anybody.
He's way smarter than me, so I just try to, between him and Pixie and now all their space talk, I was daydreaming a lot when they were talking about all their space stuff on the way home. I was like, I just want to paint the rocket. See if I have something I can paint here. They're talking about missions and what was that word y'all kept using? Anomalies.
You got me.
They were talking about anomalies during their mission. Bobby went to space camp 3 years when he was in middle school. So he was so excited. He was like reliving his childhood. What are you looking for?
The little blades for that?
Oh, it is in, see that box behind the monkey box? It should be in there, if they're in there. He's trying to help me get the blades. We need to, we have cut so much stuff on this cutter. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me show y'all. So this cutter over here, well, there's Bobby's butt. Sorry about that, honey. I'm just, okay. No charge for that, people. So the cutter that we're using, I use so much vinyl for that mural project to do all those inspiring quotes. And then so I went to go cut something out for our paint parties coming in Florida, and the blade is dull because I haven't changed it. I've had it for over a year and I have not changed it out yet. So any of y'all looking for a cutter, that is a great one. It's been over a year and I have not even had to change the blade yet. And so, so now I am trying to change the blade so we can get all of the inspiring words, the Simply Blessed and stuff ready. Let me see.
This one's not cutting.
What happened? Y'all look. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. This is the blade. What did it do?
It just it's sticky. You're cutting stickers, so the sticky stuff sticks to the blade sometimes.
Oh my gosh. So is there a blade in there?
Yeah.
Will it work still? It just needs to come out. Oh, we got a new blade. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see, Christy says, this is turning out so very cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you for always motivating fellow artists. Oh, you are smart, creative, and motivated. Wonderful, rare combination. Oh, thank you, Christy. That's so sweet. I know, sometimes we do. We don't mean to. We knock ourselves down when we think other people are smarter or doing something. So thanks for the reminder. There was something I heard on a podcast.
Vinyl on there.
Is that the vinyl? Here, hold it up so they can see it really good. Look at all the vinyl on that blade, guys. That is some cutting. We have been doing some cutting in this house. I mean, I ordered a huge roll and I used almost the whole roll for that mural project. Like I said, I think there was 14 different mural sections, which meant many, many quotes and many motivational, like inspiring stuff that I put on the wall for that mural. So like everywhere I painted something, a quote went. So all those quotes were done. Those weren't done freehand. Those were all done with my vinyl cutter, which I am obsessed with. Yeah, I listened to a podcast not too long ago. I think it was on one of my 12-hour drives recently. And it was talking about like if we talk to our friends the way that we talk to ourselves in our head, they would put us in a mental institution. Like really, we're so hard on ourselves. The way we can be so mean to ourselves about like, you know, we're not good enough or we're not smart enough or, you know, whatever it is, you know, like things like that, or, you know, we're not the best artists. I mean, I even remember like calling Bobby and going, you know, oh my gosh, I hope I can do this. You know, I mean, I've been painting for years, but always self-doubt, like especially when you start something new, that self-doubt, you know, kind of creeps in and you think, oh my gosh, am I really good enough to do this? Or am I the person that should be doing this? Like, why did they hire me? Like, am I going to be able to pull this off? You know, it's always those self-doubt things that come in, and that podcast was really good. You know, let me know if this is registering for y'all, or if I'm just the only one. Let me know with a heart or a like if y'all think that's registering. But
I have no self-doubt.
my husband's an idiot. He just said, I have no self-doubt. I think I think it's natural, and I think no matter how long we've been doing something, we still sometimes are like, oh my gosh, you know, who are we to do this, or who are we to like do something really cool? And yeah, Teresa did a thumbs up. Thank you, Teresa. I'm not alone. So I think, even, as many paint parties as I do, when I go to new locations, I still, get nervous until I get started. Once I get started and I remember it's not about me, it's about them, all my nerves go away. But until I think about that, like, wait, it's not about me, it's about them, and how can I help them? Is it ready? Oh, I love you. Thank you.
I do like one first to make sure it's good, set right.
Okay.
And then go there.
Oh, he fixed my vinyl gutter. Yay! Oh my gosh, yes. Mel Robbins. Teresa shared. If y'all have not, Bobby fixed my vinyl cutter, so I got to give him a shout out. Thank you, Bobby. You're the best husband ever. I love you. Teresa shared Mel Robbins. So if you have not listened to Mel Robbins, her 5 seconds of, what's it called? Teresa? 5 second rule? It's not the food rule, but it's a 5 second rule, but it's about account. And it was cool because it was right when I was doing the NASA stuff, I was listening to it, and it was talking about the gist of it. I won't give it all away, so you can have your own experience listening to it. But the gist of it is, your brain is their motivation is crap. Basically, motivation is crap, and your brain is always going to talk you out of it because our brain is wired for keeping us in our comfort zone. And so that 5 second rule is like, if you can do something within that 5 seconds, whether it's going to talk to somebody or taking action on something or getting out of bed to go work out, doing it in that 5 seconds so that you don't talk yourself out of it, because your brain will always talk yourself out of it, always. And she talks about like this NASA, she watched something and it had NASA and they were doing, I thought it was perfect timing, Teresa, with us being at NASA. And she was talking about how, like, what if those people who were working on NASA decided not to show up for work? Like, it wouldn't work. Like, you have to be there. You have to show up. And so the next day, she said her alarm went off and she had hit snooze for many, many, many months because she was in this depression. And she thought, okay, I'm just going to count down like a blast off, like, a rocket. And then when I get to 1, I'm getting out of bed. And so before her mind could, talk her into staying in bed, her warm, cozy bed, she went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then she got out of bed. And she said it was the first time in months that she got out of bed without hitting her snooze. And I don't know about y'all, but I hit snooze every day. Probably 3 times, at least. Every day, at least 3 times. And I actually set my alarm earlier than needed so I can hit snooze every day at least 3 times. I know that's awful, but I do. I'm just like, love hitting snooze. And I feel like that might be one of my challenges, especially Teresa, after sharing that. I feel like that might be one of the challenges I need to overcome, is stop hitting my snooze button. Okay, so here's how the llama is turning out so far. I'm just going to add some more fun details. But yeah, I think I need to like not hit snooze and then try to go for my workouts and start getting some upper body strength, since I cannot climb. A 6-year-old is passing me. But to my defense, they have they don't have as much body weight as me. That 6-year-old's carrying like 40 pounds. So maybe that's it. And Teresa says, yes, 5 second rule. I was thinking of you too about NASA. Yes. Oh my gosh, it was like perfect timing. I was like, I'm so glad she shared this. So yeah, just go to YouTube and listen to one of the talks about it. All of them are about the same, so you can just pick one of them and help to motivate you. So if there's been something you're like really wanting to try, but you've been in that kind of funk or scared mode, try it. Like, that's the thing, especially like I tell people who are wanting to start teaching paint parties or wanting to do stuff online like this, until you do it, I mean, people can watch other people do lives all day and think, oh, it's not really that big of a deal. It's, but then when you start to do it yourself, it's almost like you're riding a roller coaster until you get used to it. Let's see, what does she say? Let's see, Terry says, love the 5-second rule idea. Heidi, you're awesome. Oh, thanks, Terry. You're awesome too. I'm glad y'all are here. Thank y'all for watching. Yeah, it's like, you know, when you first start doing Facebook Lives, I mean, I was terrified. I would shake. I would hold the phone and just literally shake and just try to keep my hand from shaking because I did not want everybody to know how bad and how scared I was when I first started doing these. And then the more I did them, the more I'm like, oh, not a big deal. You know, it just gets easy and it gets natural. Let's see, Noelle says, yeah, and if y'all have questions, let me know. I tend to just ramble. Let's see, she says, would you ever use black paint pen to outline the petals? Oh, great idea, Noelle. And yes, you can use a black paint pen. You can also, I love the Craft Smart. Craft Smart at Michael's has a really great black paint pen. Well, actually, I use their metallic, their gold. I don't have one here with me, or I'd show you. It's a Craft Smart gold paint pen, and I use that for writing. Like, I do a Crazy Thankful during fall paint parties. It's a really, oh, actually, you're gonna have access to that, Noelle. You're gonna have access to that painting with the paint party headquarters. So yeah, you'll love it. And I use that for writing. And actually, now that I have my vinyl cutter, I'll probably still use that for that part because it's pretty. Sometimes I don't use the vinyl cutter when I have just a few words. Like we're doing joy. We're doing a Christmas in July paint party thing, and we're just writing joy, and it's just so small. I won't use a vinyl cutter for that. But yes, you can use that. It's just you have to make sure everything is really, really dry. If it's not really dry, it will mess up your paint pen. So it has to be dry or it won't work. I'm just adding some kind of bulk in here. I don't know if I love that blue middle. I might add some yellow into that. Let me know if y'all have a suggestion. Because again, I am painting this upside down, so I probably am not seeing it from the proper perspective and could use y'all's help. Okay, and those of y'all that have not heard about the contest, I'm going to be shipping one lucky winner one of these llamas, a blank llama that you can paint yourself. The way to be a part of that contest, all you have to do is share this video with a little blurb. So say something like, hey, check out my friend Heidi on Texas Art and Soul, or check out this llama, you know, whatever you want to say, but make sure you write something before you share it. And then in the comments, you need to put shared. The reason you need to write that word shared is my little Autobot for Facebook Messenger that I have set up. It will automatically notify me that you shared it. And when you share it, then I'm going to pick one person on Thursday before I head out to Florida. I'm going to pick one person to send a blank one of these to. That way you can paint your own cute little llama. Llama for your mama or llama for whoever you want. All right, let me look at it this way. Okay, so guys, y'all need to tell me I need more of these. Y'all can't let an artist sit here and not know. Y'all gotta tell me. I was painting upside down. So this llama definitely needs another thing of what you call it. Okay, so let me put this other one on here. Yeah, I get to talking and then I got my llama all lopsided. I got a lopsided llama. What y'all doing letting me have a lopsided llama? Probably because I put that in the way. Well, that's the thing about art. You gotta go with it. Sometimes you make mistakes, and if you don't want to paint over the whole thing, you just turn it into something new. That's what I always tell my students. Like, just turn it into something new, and then sometimes it turns out better than you think it was going to turn out just by doing that. Okay, who has name ideas for this llama? I don't know what to name. I want to get another dog. Well, hopefully Blue's not listening. When we get another dog, I want to name it Piper. I love that name so much. If I had another kid, that's what my next kid would have been. But we're done having kids. We just have Pixie. But yeah, so now I'm thinking a dog named Piper would be so cute. So maybe I'll name this llama Piper until I can get a dog named Piper. Shut up. I'm good at talking to myself. If y'all have questions, let me know. Oh, here we go. We got some names. We got Lucy. Lucy Llama. That's cute. Bobby goes, you just ramble on, don't you? I'm like, I'm good at talking. I'm good at talking to I was a teacher for 10 years, you know, especially like this one-way talking with the comments. I'm so used to kids not responding. You know, if you ask them a question or say hello when you walk by in the hall, they're like, you know, put their head down. You know how some kids are nervous or embarrassed. So I'm used to always kind of just talking. Lucy Llama, that's cute. Poochie. Larry the Llama, that would work. Larry the Llama, like that.
Lolo.
What?
Lolo.
No?
Lolo.
Oh, Lolo. Lala. Lolo the Llama. Let's see if this is gonna work. I gotta turn it around, guys. Y'all didn't let me know I had ferns only on one side. Y'all gotta keep me in check here. Harry, Noelle says Harry. Harry the Llama. If you are watching this on replay, I'll go back and look at the names. I've thought about maybe putting a little quote on here, but I just don't know what to put. Like, every time I think of it, I just say llama for your mama. But I don't want that as a quote on my llama. I don't know what to write. There's got to be something as like a llama quote that doesn't involve mama. Llama mama. What could I write? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I could write. If y'all have an idea of a quote, that would be awesome. Because I'm not really sure what to put on this little llama. Okay, so here's kind of the middle. I'm going to be adding some white and some black highlights. Maybe some hot, I have this hot pink I might use some of. It's carousel pink. I think it might be too Pepto pink for my taste. Ugh. Yeah, it's kind of Pepto pink. Okay, let's see. All right, let me add some little dark stuff here. And my battery is trying to die on me, of course. Bobby, could you do me a huge favor? Big summer blowout. I'm sure you'll see that present. And you are naked. He comes home and he gets
I'm taking a shower for crying out loud.
You already showered? You're quick.
Yeah.
Can you please go grab the?
You've been talking for 20 minutes without a breath while I was showering.
I like to talk, people. I'm a talker. See, he's already changed. See, he's in shorts. How do you do that so fast?
Where the camera is.
Okay, there he is. There he is. He's like, he's doing dances. Oh my gosh, you're an idiot.
Entertain the folks.
He's entertaining. You should have been on the hike with us. That was entertainment. He almost caught a squirrel.
I did.
He was really close to catching a squirrel. Could you please, in the office, grab my charger that's plugged in, so I can plug it in, because I'm about to lose everybody, and I want to finish the llama. We're already on take 2 of the llama. I don't want to do a take 3. Okay, so he's grabbing the power cord, so that we can make sure we can finish the llama together. So I really want to use my Diva Pink. And I think it's packed. Let me see if I can find it. And this is a really good color too. I'm going to use that too.
You just leave them alone?
I just had to grab the Diva Pink. Earlier I had to go check on Pixie. I heard screaming. Yeah, this is much better right here. So this is Diva Pink, Apple Barrel. And then this is another aqua green. If y'all can't tell, I love these colors, by the way. Ooh, thank you, thank you.
Sucker's hot.
Yeah, it gets hot when it goes live. I don't know. My phone is like
It's like processing.
my phone is about to die. It's like on its last leg. I have to, I'm trying to make it to Black Friday, because Black Friday you can get the deal on the 10. And so I'm trying so hard to make it till Black Friday, because I don't want to, I'm cheap, I don't want to pay the full price for the iPhones, because they're so expensive full price. So I'm trying to make it. Okay, I'm just going to put some dots in here. Again, you can decorate your llama however you want. And I'm just adding with the back of a paintbrush, dots. And then if you did share it and you're going to be entered in that contest, make sure you come back to this page and type shared, because just by typing shared lets me know that you did. So on Thursday when I choose somebody to send a cute llama to, I'll know who to pick from. And all you have to do to be entered in the contest is just type something when you share it, like, hey, check out this llama, or check out my friend Heidi at Texas Art and Soul. All you have to do is type something first, then share it, and then come back and type the word shared. And that's gonna give me a notification in my little Autobot thing that I have. Let's see, all these little dots, I'm just putting some dots there. I love that turquoise. I'm gonna add some more of that. And y'all let me know if it'll let you add comments to show me what painting y'all have done recently. I'd love to see that. And then also if you have some suggestions on what else I should add to this little llama. I'm gonna add some black details over here around his face. Hey Bobby.
Really?
No, I don't need you. I was just gonna tell you, I'm going to the grocery store if you needed food for tonight.
Freaking Hot Pockets.
You're already eating dinner?
Yeah.
I was gonna go after this live.
But you're going before. It's okay.
You already cooked them?
Yeah.
Oh, he's eating Hot Pockets. I don't have anything but a frozen burrito here. I really don't want it.
That's honesty right there.
I wish somebody could cook in this house.
I did. I cooked Hot Pockets.
We are cook deprived in this house, people. Oh, I just turned the volume up. We have trouble with cooking in this house. Like, Bobby doesn't like to. The few things he can cook is really good, but he doesn't like to cook. And then I can cook about 3 things. And then what else we got going? Pixie's starting to cook. But again, she's learning from a little bit from school, a little bit from me, and I'm not very good. So yeah, it's pretty bad. I really want to though this fall to like try. So if y'all have like easy recipes, share. That'd be awesome. We're looking for some easy recipes. Cause I can basically cook spaghetti, fettuccine alfredo. I'm just adding white details, y'all. I can cook mini hamburgers. That's about it. That's what we got going on in this house. I can paint though. I like to paint. We all have our talents. So I added some white details. I'm thinking this llama needs some details up here. Of course, the sides need to be painted. I have not painted the sides yet. So I'm gonna go down here and just add just a couple more details and then we'll be done. So I'm gonna add something to his little head. Can y'all see his head okay? Let's see. I think too, adding the black and whites makes a big difference. Just with a little liner brush. Oh, and also, guys, I know I talked about this earlier, but for those of you that maybe are just now tuning in, oh, thank you, Terry, for sharing. Yeah, so those of you that are just now tuning in, if you have not heard of Paint Party Headquarters, it's basically a mentoring and kind of like, think about it like lesson plans for paint party owners, or somebody who's wanting to get into teaching paint parties, but they're really not sure how. I developed this Paint Party Headquarters, and we actually just launched it on Mother's Day. But I am opening it for just a few days until Thursday. I'm going to close the doors again. But what is so cool about it, and what I've loved so much about it, is just not only are you able to get tutorials and things that are going to help you in your business right away, but we do a prayer and gratitude meeting every month. We do a live Q&A, which we have ours tomorrow. So if you do get in tonight, I'll get you in there so you can be a part of it tomorrow. And then just like, I don't know, it's just been such a cool experience. And so I'm going to have the doors open until Thursday. So if you want to be a part of it, you can join. I pinned at the top, so if you want to know what it's more about. But what I've found, after teaching paint parties for many, many years, what I've found has been the biggest challenge is people, they may start to teach paint parties, or they may start to do this business, and then they're like stuck. They're either stuck on they're not sure what to teach, or they have stuff that they're teaching but nobody's coming or paying for their events, or they're just they're not sure how to get the customers consistently. And I think that's where Paint Party Headquarters kind of helps address that. It's not only helping you through growing your paint party business, but it helps you through the social media part of growing your business. How many of y'all on here, maybe you have started a paint party business, but you've always just shared stuff on your personal page? And it's okay to admit, I still sometimes share on my personal page, but I used to only share on my personal page. It wasn't until about, I've had Texas Art and Soul for a while, but it wasn't until about, I guess a year ago, that I really started concentrating on how can I grow Texas Art and Soul online, not just through my personal page. Because what happens is, Facebook has a rule about, sharing business stuff on your personal. And then it also, you want to be mindful of, you don't want to just blast all the people on your personal page with all your business stuff. And it's so hard to do because we're all so excited about what we do and what we share. And so you'll notice a lot of times, I will post, but then I'll also post for them to come back to here. That way, people who are really interested in the art part, that they may like me for me, but they don't really care about watching me paint a llama, like you sweet folks do. You are probably wanting to paint your own llama, or maybe you're wanting to teach somebody to paint a llama. So I think it's just really important to know how to grow your social media presence. Because the coolest thing is when you grow your social media presence, there's so many other opportunities. It's almost like they get unlocked. Like, the bigger you start growing, the more things get unlocked. Oh, thank you, Carla, for sharing. Other things start happening, and it's so cool. It takes time to grow. There's ways you can do it to speed up the process. There's things that you have to do. And so that's what, not only do I help the women in that group, I'm just adding some pink because y'all know I love pink and turquoise. Not only do the women in that group, not only do I teach them how to, I give them a tutorial every month that they can use for their parties, but also social media. So like last month we had a challenge. They had to post, I had certain things that they had to post in their Facebook business page. And the coolest part was a lot of them still were waiting to start their business page. They hadn't even started it yet. And so I thought it was so cool because some of them, it kind of pushed them and challenged them to actually start their business page. And now that they have their business page, they're that much ahead. You know, I think we forget that this whole online world is still brand new, people. I cannot tell you how, like, if you think you're behind, you're not. You're still a gazillion light years ahead of where most people are in the online space. So, you know, what are you going to be doing in the next 5 years? Well, you're probably still going to be on Facebook, or you're probably still going to be on Instagram. Why not start trying to learn how to build your business the right way? And I think that's been so cool. You know, I've had people for many years asking me to teach them this part of it, but I did not want to teach it until I felt like I was confident that I could get results for y'all. So I never teach anything until I know I'm ready to get results for y'all, because I want people, you know, to actually have an outcome, you know, a positive outcome. And so it was really cool during the challenge. You know, so many people were like, oh my gosh, I was terrified, but I did it. You know, and it also pushed them to finally pick a business name. I remember years ago when I was getting my aprons done, I was getting them embroidered, and I could not decide on the stupid font I wanted for the aprons. And finally, the lady at the aprons place was like, you just got to make a decision. You know, like, just make a decision. It's going to be fine. And it's just that fear of like, oh my gosh, if I choose the wrong business name, it's with me forever. It doesn't have to be, guys. Like, you don't have to, you know, put that much pressure on yourself, you know, but it does require taking action. You know, things require taking action before you can get to the next step. So finally I chose the monogram, and the lady was like, thank goodness. I think she was tired of working with me because I just kept delaying. I was so scared. You know, it was a lot of money I was investing, and I just wanted it to be perfect. But here's the thing, if we wait for perfection, we are never going to take action. The way I've learned to make a successful business, the way I've learned to make parties happen, the way I've learned to make things online happen, is to take action no matter what. And then you're gonna fail, you're going to mess up, you're gonna have things that suck, you're gonna have things that flop, but that's how you learn. And through learning, you're gonna get better at it. And every time you try it again, it gets a little easier and a little better. Just like I was telling y'all about the Facebook Lives, I have a challenge coming up at our paint party headquarters. And I like to give little prizes away and fun things away for those that participate in the challenge. And so this next one, I'm gonna launch it here coming up. I haven't told them about it yet, but I'm going to tell them, you know, all the details of it, and it's going to push them to do a Facebook Live. And it's going to push them beyond their comfort zone, because where do you grow? You can't grow if you're just stuck in the same place. And that goes back to that Mel Robbins, you know, 5-second rule. Like, you have to trick your brain, because motivation is crap. You will never be motivated. You will never be motivated. You have to take action even if you're not motivated. So I think sometimes we want a different life, just like I've realized I want upper arm strength now. We want a different life. We want a different way of doing things, but then we're so scared, we're so terrified to try it, that we just stop ourselves. And then years pass by, and then we wish we were this certain person. You know, we wish that we were more creative. We wish that we were, you know, teaching paint parties or working out more or whatever the case may be. But we really have to take action. It's all about taking action. Carla says, thank you for the inspirational talk. I love it. Oh, I hope it helps some of y'all. Sometimes I feel like I'm just rambling, and I really hope it helps y'all. I know that we all get in our funks, we all get in our way, and we have to get out of it to do something great. And I think too, you know, I talk openly about God, and I talk openly about how I feel like, you know, God's always preparing us or moving us in certain directions. And you know, years ago when I did that first testimony at a paint party, I was so terrified. And it's crazy because now I'm doing several testimonies, even on this Florida trip. I'm doing 3 more talks. I don't know if I'm doing a talk at that one because I've done 2 of the talks I have, like my main talks that I do. But yeah, so it like totally scared me and it pushed me out of my comfort zone. But now it's like, you know, the paint and praise, I feel like it's God's way of just moving me, you know, into another part of how to, you know, how to share God's love. Oh, thank you, Tamara. She says, love the llama. Thank you. Okay, so this llama obviously needs glitter. Lots and lots of glitter. I'm going to be putting some glitter on it soon. And then I think we came up with the name Piper. I feel like I want to add some more details to it just because it's so much fun. What else do y'all think I should add? Do y'all think I should add anything else? I had to take a drink. My throat's like stopped working. Yeah, my husband already. No glitter. Amber, what? It's gotta have glitter. She needs toes. Oh, toes. Yes, thank you. Let me see if I can add some llama toes. What do llama toes look like? Does anybody know? Again, I should probably research my... I did a bunch of bird paintings one time and let me just say, there's a funny story with that. I won't share here. I'm just gonna do this. I don't know if that's right. I need to probably research these toes. I'm gonna research that because I don't know if that's right. Painted toes, I could put some painted toes. Oh, thanks, Carla. I think I wanna name it Piper. We had lots of good suggestions. Again, if you want to be a part of the chance to win one of these llamas shipped to your house, oh my gosh, you're seeing all my mess. Let me cover it with the llama. I'll cover it with the llama. There we go. If you want a chance to win one of these llamas, I'm gonna actually ship you the blank so that you can have fun painting your own llama, because I think that's just so much fun in itself. Again, I'm gonna add some glitter to this, Amber, because I love glitter. So if you want to be a part of the contest and possibly win this, I'm going to have this open until Thursday. All you have to do is share this video. Let's see. Split the foot with the dark gray like a true camel toe. Can't believe I read that. You tricked me. You tricked me, Reed. Okay. Now I'm not going to be able to finish my llama, the ending of the llama. So if you want to be a part of this and try to win this llama, all you have to do is share this video, but put a little blurb about checking out the llama named Piper. Check out Piper. You're making me cry. A decorative harness so I can ride. Ooh, yes. And then, oh yes, I need to put the little thing. Thank you, Judy. I will add that too. And then, you got me all off track. Then we can put shared in the comments here. You have to put shared after you share, because my little auto robot that I'm about to make happen will notify me that you shared it. And I'm gonna give you until Thursday to share this. Actually, I'm going to give you till Wednesday, because Thursday morning we are headed to Florida for paint parties. We have a whole paint party tour all the way to South Florida, me and Pixie. We're going to be gone 2 weeks painting like crazy. I can't wait. We're so excited. So if you are in the Panama City Beach area, Tallahassee, or Vero Beach, we are going to be all over. I have 4 paint parties scheduled in a week, so we're going to be doing a bunch of paint parties. So I'd love to meet you in person. Some of you I already know, so I will see you in person, so make sure you come to that. And then also, if you want to know more about, yay, so excited. And also, if you want to know more about Paint Party Headquarters, if you've ever thought about starting a paint party business or just need help with that, on the pinned post, if you click on that, it will give you all the details, and those doors close on Thursday at midnight. So if you want to be a part of that, we are doing actually our Q&A tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central. So if you sign up tonight, I can get you in there, and then that way you can join the Q&A and you can ask any questions you want about paint party business, and there's all kinds of great stuff in there. We have many, many women that are just so awesomely talented and so giving and sharing, and I just love that group. So here's our Llama for your mama, Llama, and I'm gonna add a harness and glitter. And if you want to win it, make sure you share this video. And thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.